What's up, gold diggers? Kimberly Olson here, coming in live for a training on Facebook Lives. I'm so excited. Oh, I forgot my little signs today. Oh no! So I made these little signs. Well, I did not. I cannot take credit for them. Anna made these little signs. Anna Bearfield, you guys, oh my word, I can't even tell you. This woman, she's my executive assistant and she runs my life. I am so thankful for her. I feel like my filter's kind of off. Let me check really quick. I'm not even gonna mess with it. Who cares? It's just me. You know, whatever. We don't need filters. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. There are so many things happening on Facebook and Instagram right now. I have so many trainings planned for you guys. I feel like I need to do all the Instagram stuff all over again. Kind of thinking we need an Instagram boot camp in the fall or end of summer if I can make it happen somehow. Like all this stuff is changing in the Instagram features, and then Facebook just rolled out on your business pages. You can do the swipe feature. Could you imagine? Okay, check this out. Could you imagine doing a Facebook Live and then saying in your stories, posting your stories, swipe up for the replay, and you don't even have to have 10,000 followers like you do on Instagram. It just rolled out. I don't even know how to make it work yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna teach you guys. So you need to be on my email list to get that kind of stuff because I email that out because I can't be like talking about it on Facebook. Facebook has eyes and ears everywhere, and we love Facebook. If you didn't watch the Facebook Live algorithm, how to get around the algorithm, go watch it. I know, Kathy, I'm like jazzed. Go watch it because I've been watching my video views and they've actually gone up. So they're ranging between 2,000 and 4,000 per video. Sometimes I'll get like, 9,000, 10,000 once in a while if it's a really good topic. But since the changes, my video views have gone up because I think so many people are still doing some of the baiting things that they hate, okay? So go watch that video. It's on this page, and I think it was a week ago. It could have been 2 weeks because it's kind of been a black hole. If you guys didn't watch my video Monday night, I just finished a 120-day run. You know how people do like 30-day runs? Oh no, my team and I, we did 120 days. I'm pretty sure a lot of us didn't shower or wash our hair. I watched it yesterday though, so for you guys. Okay, 5 biggest mistakes you're making with your Facebook Lives. Who is doing Facebook Lives? Who's doing Facebook Lives? I would like to know who's doing Facebook Lives. How often are you doing them, and what kind of content are you covering in your Facebook Lives? Where are we at? Who wants to do them? I mean, clearly you're watching this to learn about it. Who wants to do the Facebook Lives? You guys, I gotta tell you, when I think about the key thing that I did that changed the needle. First of all, I got out of my own way. I actually had to have therapy because I was so messed up. Mentally, I was freaking like, it was negative Nancy here, like all the time. A lot of destructive habits I had to work through. And so I actually had to do intense therapy for 3 months. But in that process, the thing that I really worked on was my mindset. And so when I think about all the things I've done with my business, it was to show up and start doing Facebook Lives, to be able to connect with my audience, to be able to get them to know me. And a lot of you guys have been watching my stuff. So I'll give you a couple of names of people to watch that have become consistent with their Facebook Live messaging, and they're using it appropriately. Because if you're doing the whole, okay, let's interview a customer to talk about how this product has changed their life. That's not attraction marketing, guys. That is awesome, but that belongs in a customer group. Do you guys ever see me interviewing customers? No. Okay, if I interview somebody on my team, I'm talking about them rocking it and crushing it because my team is freaking awesome and I want to edify those people and share what they're doing. But I'm not like, so why'd you pick our company? Like, we don't do that. Okay, that's not attraction marketing. So when you think about the type of content, I want to give you a couple names of people to follow, okay? Lindsay Sewell would be an awesome person to follow because she has been doing Facebook Lives consistently for over a year. She was one of my first boot campers. We're best friends. No bias there, but it's Lindsay, Sewell, Sewell. Go watch her because she is so consistent. She's also very, very good at attraction marketing and how to show up with posture and confidence and really think about your messaging. All the things I'm going to talk about today, she does those. Kristen Samanigo would be another one. On my post yesterday, I tagged her in my Ugly Cry Gold Digger Daily. Kristen hit a huge rank with our company, but I want you to watch her page. So these are all people to follow and click see first, because then you're going to start to see how they're showing up consistently. Kristen is Krystan. Another one, I actually see her in my messenger right now. Katie, I'm talking about you. Katie Foster, it's Catie. Katie Foster, She is very consistent with her Facebook Lives, her posts. I really, really like how she shows up with her social media. So just her content in general as well would be really good. And then Sarah Luce. Sarah is S-A-R-A-H. Luce, L-U-C-E. Go follow and put those ones on C first. And this is why. They are consistent with their Facebook Lives every week, and their messaging is thought out, okay? So all the things I'm talking about, if you're like, Kimberly, I see you have 50,000 videos, I can't keep up, those would all be good people to watch to get in your newsfeed to start to see what this looks like, okay? And their following is growing, their leads are endless, and they're all very successful in their businesses and they're continuing to grow, plus they're building personal brands for themselves, okay? Personal brand is where you build yourself. That's all that is. If you're like, what's personal branding? It's you building yourself. You're not like, here's my product. You want to buy it. You're not your company. You're you. Okay. What a concept. Okay. 5 things. First thing I see is people are not clear on their theme. So they're just like throwing stuff against the wall. They're like, okay, today we're going to talk about, is it origami? What's that thing where you make those paper things? It's really cool. I freaking no idea how to do it. Even if you gave me like a step by step, I don't think I could do it. I'd probably just outsource it. So origami or whatever. Okay, this week we're gonna talk about that. And then the next week you're like, oh my gosh, I just read this book about blankets. So people are just like, what are you all about, right? Like, what are you all about? Because it's like a TV show, okay? You wouldn't tune into The Bachelor every week if they were like, okay, this week we're gonna talk about relationships, and then the week after, like, then we're gonna talk about the best Louis Vuittons to buy. Like, you wouldn't tune into it, okay? Oh, origami. Okay, Missy, thank you. Missy's always like educating me on everything. So you have to be clear on your theme. That's why I want you to go follow those girls, because you're gonna start to, like, Sarah has social media with Sarah, self-care with Sarah. Like, there's a theme to it. Kristen does Wellness Wednesdays. So you don't have to call it that, but you'll see that there's a theme and a consistency to what they're doing, okay? Number two thing that people make is a big mistake. This is huge. This is probably more important than number 1. They're not consistent. They're not consistent. They're signing up for the 5-day challenge or the 30-day challenge of Facebook Lives. I mean, that makes me want to crawl into the corner and pass out. I don't know about you. 30 days of content is a lot of freaking content. So just throwing it out there, why don't you start with once a week? And then once you have that down, you could add once a week in a group. And then you could add once a week on a business page. You guys see how I'm doing this? I'm building it up. I'm taking one thing at a time. You guys, I have like a lot of lives today. When I first started, I was not doing all of this. I was doing one a week on Fridays, and it would be in my car, whenever, because I was working and I didn't know when I could do it. And I'd pull over on the side of the road. I'm like, guess what? Hey, everybody, Kimberly here. That's how I started. Then I got that down and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start doing social media trainings on Monday nights because people were responding to that, okay? And again, pay attention to your audience. Shouldn't say again, I never said that. Pay attention to your audience, okay? Watch what they're wanting, what are they responding to, but you have to be consistent. Now, it does stress some people out to have a set time. If you can get to a place where you have a set time and it's like a weekly TV show, that is ideal. Oh, great point, Carl. You can lose some people that way. So be consistent with the day if possible, okay? Be consistent with the day if possible. If not, it's okay. Going once a week to start is great. Then if you can get it down to a day, getting to a time, every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central, the Goal Digger Girl goes live on social media training. Every Thursday at noon, I go live. It's right now. It's true. It's happening. Consistency, because people will start to get used to seeing you in their newsfeed. They'll start to look forward to it. And when you offer value like how I do, people won't want to miss anything because you're right now afraid that tip number 5 is going to make or break your life. You have FOMO. When you saw the title of this, you're like, 5 mistakes. What are they? Am I doing them? Is that why I'm not getting views? Right? You all thought that. So then you get value from it and you're like, I love when Kimberly tells me that little nugget. The next time you see I'm going live, you're going to opt in and want to get reminded of that because I'm offering value. So if you can get people hooked on your content and you're offering value, they're going to want to come back for more. Give the people what they want and show up every week, okay? Number 3, this is the mistake I see, is they're not prepping for their Facebook Lives. They're like, so, I have the sticky note and yeah, I just got these earrings. These are Ronda Madrid, by the way, as usual. So like there's no plan to the Facebook Live. They're freaking rambling. There's like kids running around the background. There's, their floor is dirty. their phone is like this so you can see up their nose. You guys, don't let people see your nose goblins. It's not attractive, okay? Or they're holding the phone. I literally interviewed this entrepreneur. She was holding the phone in the bathroom and her finger was over the audio for almost the whole video. And I could see her bathroom. It was disgusting. No offense, but like Facebook Lives is where you are setting yourself up as an authority figure. You are positioning yourself as an influencer, as an expert, giving yourself credibility, where when the opportunity arises, people want to work with you. That is the whole point of your Facebook Lives. It's not so you can chit chat. It's not therapy. You can do that with somebody else or in a group. Coming onto your social media with confidence and posture and a message is to build up your influence. It's to create attraction marketing in your business where people come to you and they want to know more. It's not for you to be in the bathroom so people can see your nasty shower. You got to get it together. So if you're like, well, I don't know what lighting, I don't know about backdrops, I don't know how to write an outline, what should I talk about? I'm covering all of that in my social media bootcamp. So I don't have my sign right now, but LINK would get you maybe a message that tells you more about that, okay? I'm gonna be teaching all of this in there, so don't worry. Number 4 is they are not including a call to action, also known as a CTA. So they do a great video, even if it's product related. So you're like, oh guys, I'm in health and wellness. So if you're doing a video on energy and you're like, oh my gosh, I was so exhausted. I was taking mom naps every day. Then I found this thing that's really helping me. This is what it's been doing. This is how it does. It fills in the nutritional gaps, blah, 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 blah. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. And the people are like, People expect you to tell them what to do. If you're at a restaurant and you're done, the waitress expects you to say, hey, I'm all done. Can I have the check, please? Or you expect the waitress to say, are you guys all done? There is an expectation for a CTA. Yes, Carl, you're totally right. There's an expectation for a CTA or a call to action, and a lot of people aren't doing a call to action. This is where you're leaving money on the table. You're shooting yourself in the foot. If you're gonna take the time to put together a Facebook Live, I know how much effort these take, then you want to get the most out of it and you want to give your people something to do. They showed up in the video because they want more from you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell them what to do. You could say something like, be careful with telling people put blah, blah, blah below because that's the Facebook algorithm doesn't like it. But you could say something like, hey, I have a group. So I put together a freebie that goes over everything we talked about today. Just let me know if you want to get in that group. For example, that's not real, by the way. Put LINK below to get anything of what I'm talking about today. Just throwing it out there. So you could say to them, if you want to get the notes from this video, let me know, and tell them what to do. You could also give homework. What I want you guys to do is from this video today we talked about, so let me give you guys a pretend one. Facebook Lives. Okay, this is your homework. I want you to pick a day of when you're gonna go live every week and I want you to pick your topic. What's your theme? That's your homework. That's all I want you to do. Pick a day, pick your topic, that's it. Don't overthink it and you're gonna promise yourself you're gonna do it. You're gonna go live and you're gonna report back to me. Number 5 is they're just not doing them. You're just not doing the freaking Facebook Lives. You're watching the videos, you're thinking about it, you ordered the backdrop, you've got ideas in your head, you know you need to build an audience, you're like, oh my gosh, I just know Facebook Lives is gonna help me grow my business the way that I really want to on social media, but I'm just not doing it. The reason why you're not doing it is because your mindset sucks. You don't have self-esteem, your confidence is low, you don't have posture, you're thinking, could you guys relate to this? Well, I have nothing to talk about. Who's gonna wanna listen to me? I don't have value to offer. That's a mindset issue and you need to posture it up, my friends. I just did a training on Goal Digging Boss Babes on posture. Go watch it. Same principles apply. You need to posture up. You are going to gain confidence from doing the Facebook Lives. You're never gonna feel ready. You're not. You're gonna be shaking when you hit that go live button. You might think you're gonna pass out. You're not. I haven't lost anybody yet. They've all gotten through their Facebook Lives. You're gonna feel like $1,000,000 freaking bucks when you finish it. The best part is you'll get at least one comment or message or someone who says, wow, that really helped me. I really liked what you said today. You guys, when you're doing it, I want you to think about the person on the other side of your phone. This is what I think about. I think about that mom that's at home and she wants to poke her eyes out because her kids, they're great, but she's like, I want more. I want to build my own thing. I think about the mom who has to borrow money from her husband to go to freaking Target. Nobody wants to do that. I think about the mom that's missing all of her kids' stuff because I did, who is in tears at her desk because she missed her kids' first steps. I think about her. I think about me when I was her and it fires me up to do my videos. but I think about helping her. I think about what could I say to make a difference in her life. And I put my ego outside. I don't worry about that stuff. I don't worry about how I look. I don't worry about if it's worthy or not. I think about her. And I say to myself, if I can reach one person in one video, I have made a difference, okay? That's all your job is. Don't second guess yourself. Don't get caught up in the mindset garbage. Work on your mindset every day to become more confident, but you're gonna get confident by doing. So the fifth thing that I see people are missing, they are not doing them. So if you're loving this content, you know what to do. LINK is going to get you a couple of messages from ManyChat because ManyChat is magic. The first one is going to be my social media bootcamp. Warning, warning, we are less than 2 weeks away from go time. Rock your business on social media. If you're sitting here, you're like, Kimberly, I don't know what the F I'm doing. Like, I need some help. I need some guidance. My upline, she's awesome, but she's just not teaching the social media stuff. She doesn't know how. Guys, I had 250 followers on Facebook a year and a half ago, and now I have over 100,000. I am literally going to show you everything that I'm doing. You are going to get it all. It's an 8-week course with me. I'm gonna cover everything from some of the stuff we talked about with mindset, posture, attraction marketing, but we're gonna go through your social media content. We're gonna go through what kind of messaging are you putting out there? What are you saying to people? What do you do if they respond? What kind of video do you send them? What do you do when somebody joins? Do you guys have an onboarding process? Are you duplicating people? How are you creating a team culture of winners? How are you attracting the rock stars, the influencers? How do you become an influencer? How do you build up your personal brand? How do you run a group? What about Instagram? I mean, all the things are in a step-by-step 8-week course. Every week you have action steps. I will be kicking your butt the whole time. This is not for people who are like, oh, I want to learn. No, ma'am. Do not even come in the boot camp unless you're ready to crush it. I'm not kidding. I don't have time for people who want to like check it out. I am only wanting to work with people and interested in people who want to seriously blow it up. They're sick and tired of looking at their paycheck and being like, oh, want, right? The people who are like, I really want to do this. I really want to make a difference. I want to be able to learn how to have the skills to change my business on social media. This is the last live one I'm teaching. I'm going to turn it into a course and sell it. So if you've done my social media bootcamp before, you get half off. So just message me. If you're in Mastermind, you get 20% off. If you scroll down, there are payment plans. I don't want to hear it that you don't have the money. You have to figure it out. Like if you can't invest in yourself, then you're basically saying you're not worth it, and I believe you're worth it, okay? Also, LINK, if you wanna get on my wait list for Audible. I'm recording The Goal Digger tomorrow on Audible, so as soon as it's out, if you want to get a notification, because I know a lot of you like to listen to books and you have my book, but you're not reading it, or you're like, oh my gosh, I'd love to refer that out to new people. Every new person on your team should get my book, because if you're aligned with me and how I teach about building relationships and not freaking spamming, get all of your new people reading my book because it's step by step. And it will be on Audible very soon. I'm recording it tomorrow. So if you want to get in the wait list for that, just ManyChat will say, do you want to? Just click the Audible button and you'll see what that looks like. Okay, I have to run. Have a great day, guys. So good to see you. Until next time, go out there and crush your goals and create the life of your dreams.